Well, hello. Today I'm going to be talking about my Couch to 5K run program experience. I did little vlog clips throughout the program, so we'll kind of talk for a little bit and then we'll just kind of go into those. But I wanted to answer just a couple of questions, talk a little bit about my experience, give you a little bit of a review, and let you know what my final thoughts of this program were. So I watched this YouTube video. I will link to it in the description. And what really appealed to me about this program is it's 30 minutes of exercise. You don't need special equipment. You just need a good pair of running shoes and clothes you can run in. And you don't need weights. You don't need a gym membership. It would be nice to have someone to do it with you, but you don't have to even have anyone to do it with you. You can do it by yourself. And I really liked that I could put the program, I download it to my phone, I put it on my watch, which is an Apple Watch, and then as I'm running the intervals of the program, it's telling me what my next activity is going to be and when to switch over. I liked the idea of starting from the very beginning, hence Couch to 5K. I believe this program is actually called Watch to 5K because the program's on your watch. There's several of these out there. I believe it's promoted by different health organizations in different countries. This app cost me $5, and at the end of the 5K program, when I completed it, I actually unlocked the opportunity to upgrade the app for the 10K, the 5K to 10K program, and I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna be honest with you, I finished the 5K program and I haven't run a single day since, and it's been a month and a half since I've finished the Couch to 5K program. I think all the time I would love to run again. I never thought I'd feel that way. I am not a runner, or I wasn't a runner before this program. I still wouldn't call myself a runner. But the way that this program approached increasing your body's ability to run made it very appealing, made it very approachable. I won't call it easy because, I found running challenging, but I really enjoyed the mental challenge and kind of challenging myself, making myself do something that was hard, and seeing myself grow. Because I know at the very beginning, I was afraid, I was fearful, I didn't know if I was going to be able to complete it, and then toward the end, looking backwards, I was amazed at how far my body had come, not my physical appearance, but my personal capability of running at a certain speed for a certain distance, because I couldn't have done that at the first week, but I did it at the 9th week. And I just thought that was really cool because I could see the improvement looking backwards, but looking forward, I was very skeptical of my ability to improve that much. There were a couple of weeks where I thought I may have to repeat this week, but I didn't have to do that. I was really proud of myself, and I would actually do it again. If, say, my mom decided she wanted to run with me, I would absolutely go back and start from the very beginning and do the very beginning run intervals with her because I enjoyed it. I want to talk a little bit about weight loss because I didn't actually lose very much weight, if any weight at all, during the 9 weeks of the run program. I didn't start it because I thought that it would help me lose weight. I started it because I wanted an exercise routine. Because I know that my cardiovascular health could use some improvement, and I know that it did help me lower my overall resting heart rate. I know that it kind of gave me a coping mechanism, and it kind of helped me set a new routine. Of course, I've completely fallen out of it since I completed the program, but I really enjoyed waking up on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays and getting my run in. I had a lot of fun with that, and I do kind of miss it a little bit. Like I said before, I really like that the program was only 30 minutes a day, and so it wasn't more demanding of my time. I enjoyed getting it done first thing in the morning. My tip would be to plan on doing it first thing in the morning, because toward the end of the night, after a long hard day at work, I just never felt like running at the end of the day. And so if I didn't do it by my lunch break, because there were a couple of days where it was raining in the morning, and so I'd run on my lunch break. If I didn't run by my lunch break, I wasn't going to do it that day, so I had to push it to the next day. But I really enjoyed this program, and I would encourage anybody who's like thinking about maybe trying to start running, go ahead and give it a try, because I enjoyed it. I did start mine in January. It was one of my New Year's resolutions, if you will. I was hoping it would be like a lifestyle change, and I do think it has changed me fundamentally. I think I will run more because I've done this. I would like to go back and actually run again. I'd like to go back to that routine that I had before, but right now things are just too crazy. And I know that that's an excuse, but if you knew everything that was going on behind the scenes, behind the camera, I think you would understand and give me a little leeway. But when I first started running, I was not in school. And when I started school and then I was running and I had work, it was a lot. But it is one of those things that now that I've done this program, I feel like I could do it again. I feel like running is a thing that I am capable of. And if nothing else, it was absolutely worth the $5 to buy this program, because it's not like a subscription. I bought it, I paid for it, it's mine now, it's on my phone until I delete it. And even if I delete it, I could download it again, you know? So I really like this one. If you're curious which one I used, it's this one. I'll link it in the description, but I enjoyed it. So with all that being said, let's go into the vlog type clips. If you're not interested in seeing me run, you're not going to watch me run, but if you're not interested in my thoughts pre and post run, go ahead and skip the rest of this video. But that's going to be it from me, and you will see previous me in the vlog clips coming up. So yeah, whatever. Bye. It's 9:51 p.m. on Sunday, the 29th of December 2024. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do my very first run of the Couch 5K. And I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm excited. I'm worried I'm not going to wake up in time to run before work. I really want to start tomorrow. I don't know. I wanted to kind of start like a video diary. So I wanted to get my thoughts before I started actually running. I'm not a runner. I've never been a runner. I've never really enjoyed running, but I feel like I've never approached running in this way before. So maybe it'll be different this time. If nothing else, it is 9 weeks. There are 3 runs per week for 9 weeks, which is a total of 27 runs. If for some reason I need to repeat a week, that's 3 more runs, that's 30 runs. I can do this for 10 weeks if I need to. I can do this for 10 weeks even if I don't need to. I can do this for 10 weeks because my health is a priority, and I might as well try something new. I'm young enough that it should be fine. You know, if I get injured, I'm not going to push myself to complete this. But I'm at the point where I want to try it. I watched a video that made me watch several other videos that really inspired me to try this, because everybody I watched was not a runner, and most of them liked it. And, you know, a couple of them didn't complete the program, a couple of them didn't like it at all. I'm not saying I'm going to start running 5Ks and marathons, but I do think that I like the idea of a 30-minute workout and then being done for the day, you know? Because I can walk at work. That's not a workout, that's getting steps in. That's keeping my body mobile, and it's helping with digestion, and it's helping me like manage my aggression at work. Because it's tough sometimes when you don't have an outlet. But that's not a substitute for an exercise regimen for me, because that's not where my body is right now, you know? I'm not gonna run a 5K tomorrow. I'm gonna start the Couch to 5K program tomorrow. So I wanted to get my thoughts before I did any running. So these are my thoughts. I'm anxious. I'm really worried I'm gonna get out there and be like, I'm gonna run for, I think it's a minute tomorrow, and then walk for a minute or something like that. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. or in, you know, the video diary update for that. But I'm really anxious because I'm worried I won't be able to do it. But that's kind of the whole point, because if you can't do it, you work yourself up to the point where you can. And I think I'm really excited. I think I'm most excited about like seeing myself grow over the next 9 weeks. I don't know, I'm excited. So, yeah, it's late. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm starting my new like routine now. And I want to be in bed no later than 10:30, but I would like to be in bed, prefer to be in bed by 10. And I'm kind of close. I still need to brush my teeth. But, you know, bed's right over there. The cat's using the litter box. But it's late. I'm going to go to sleep. And in the morning, I'm going to do my first Couch to 5K run. I just got back from my first run. It's almost 6:56 a.m. And it's kind of like raining outside. So it was very humid, very damp. But I did it. I ran the entire time I was supposed to. It has a built-in 5-minute walk at the beginning and at the end, which I like. And it didn't talk to me. I need to figure out how to get the watch app to like talk to me through my headphones. It gave me like the haptic signal on my wrist, like, hey, do something else. But it didn't signify like, hey, you should run now, you should walk now. So I'm gonna see if I can figure that out. But I did it, and I didn't die.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. Woo, that sun is something. Good morning. It is January 2nd, and I have been home from my run for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. I gotta get out of the sun. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so today was my second run. I was actually supposed to run yesterday, but I didn't run yesterday. Yesterday was New Year's Day, and I slept in because we were up late on New Year's Eve. So yesterday I didn't run, but I ran today instead. So since I'm supposed to have a day of rest in between runs, I'm probably going to rest Friday and push Friday's run to Saturday morning. And then I will pick up the Monday, Wednesday, Friday runs next week. And I think it'll be fine. Today went really well. My pace today was like a minute faster than it was on Monday. So that's cool. It's cold outside today. So Monday it was raining. Today it was cold. So I experienced the whole gamut of weather patterns while I'm, doing this Watch to 5K program. So be it. But anyway, I've had a great time. I really did enjoy myself this morning. I ran a little bit later this morning than I did on Monday. So I didn't actually get out of the house till a little after 6:30. I think it was closer to 6:40, and so the sun was already coming up, which was nice because it was cold and kind of a little bit breezy, not super breezy, but enough to bite a little bit until I started like actually getting warm. But it was great. It was nice. I'm hungry, but that's my diary entry for today. Anthony has gone to the office to work today, so I'm working by myself. And I don't even know if I've mentioned this, but in the meantime, I'm doing this Couch to 5K program, but I'm also trying to walk for 2 hours every workday. And I've done that every workday so far this week. I'm really pretty proud of myself for that because I know that it's gonna improve my overall cardio health, and that's kind of the whole point. So I know it's good for me. I'm doing that, trying to, do good things for myself. So anyway, that's my diary entry for today. I will pick you guys up probably Saturday morning for my number 3 run. So I have about 8 seconds left on my run 3 cool down walk. So that's a wrap on run 3, and that's a wrap on week 1. 8 more weeks to go. I'm not gonna lie. Today was rough for a couple of reasons. There were a bunch of people out because I started running later. It's like, what time is it? 8:56 right now in the morning. It's Saturday. So it's later. There's more people out. I prefer to run in the dark when no one can see me huffing and puffing, but it's fine. But I did it again, and that feels really good. I'm torn between repeating week 1 and moving on to week 2 next week. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go in and drink some water. Good morning. I've just completed my 4th run. It's the first run of week 2, and it went okay. I don't think I'm gonna go back and do week 1 again. I'm just gonna proceed with week 2. I might have to repeat week 2 though. It was cold this morning. Oh my gosh. I started walking and I could see my breath, so gloves, hat, absolutely necessary. But it's done. I feel good. I feel like the endorphins may be finally kicking in. Now it's time for breakfast and coffee for sure. So I just finished run number 5. So week 2, run 2. It was tough this morning. It was really, really cold this morning. But for whatever reason, today was harder than Monday. But I did it. I haven't looked at my pace yet, but maybe I was faster today. Maybe that's why it was harder. I don't know. Run 6, done. You can see it's a little brighter today. I didn't get out of bed till after 6, so I didn't get started till about 6:40. It's 7:10 just now, and I just finished the 5-minute cool down walk. I'm almost home, but 2 weeks in, feeling pretty good actually. I was looking at the run intervals as the program progresses, and I'm thinking some of them look pretty tough. They make me a little anxious, so I don't know. I may have to repeat a week here or there, or repeat a run here or there, just to give my body more time to acclimate to this new type of exercise. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be fine. I really don't know. But I can give it a try. So anyway, week 2, run 3, done. Wow. I've been back from my run for about 30 minutes. I was laying down on the couch, and then he decided that it was breakfast time. But today was the first run of week 3, and today marked the increase of the run intervals. So I was running for 3 minutes at a time today. And it actually went better than I feared that it would. I was afraid it would not go well, but it actually went fine. I was able to run the entire time that I was supposed to, which is cool. I was outrun by several people on my run today. I actually saw other runners this morning, which was the first time that that's happened when I've been running at 6:30 in the morning. So I was running around the lake, and there was this guy who sped past me, and then there was this other lady who was kind of like jogging along behind me. I didn't know either of them were there, so it was a surprise when he raced past me, but he was running really fast. I don't need to run that fast. I just need to learn how to run first, and then I'll work on pace. But anyway, week 3, run 1, done. Good morning. It's 10:15. I did do my week 3, run 2 this morning, and I'm not on my treadmill right now. My treadmill broke yesterday, so right now I'm on my stair stepper. It's not ideal, but I just don't know that I want to drop another $300 on another one of those right now. So I'm dealing with that frustration, so I'm just going to use what I have in the meantime. I think Emma's got a walking pad she's going to let me use, because she hasn't been using it, because she's been working in Mom's room instead of upstairs in her room since she had her surgery. So she hasn't used her treadmill in a while, so I think she'll let me use hers, because I've been trying to get 2 hours walked in every work day. And until yesterday, I was doing a pretty good job. And then that thing broke. It's fine. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this today. The run this morning was easier. It's still cool out, so hence the sweatshirt, but you know, I'm enjoying it while I can. Week 3 done, because I just finished run 3 for week 3. So I'm gonna go inside and have some water, take a little look at my running stats. I feel like I was slow again today, but I was also later running today because I did not get out of the house till almost 7. Oops. I got to see some kids walking to school, or walking to the bus to school. Lots of people leaving for work, but no other runners today. Just me. And I'm not complaining about that, but I am thirsty. I just did week 4, run 1, and I ran for 5-minute intervals today, and I did it. The first one, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I might have to stop and like breathe in the middle, but I did it the whole way through, and I did it more than once. It was 2 5-minute intervals and 2 3-minute running intervals. So I did it. Also, it's MLK Day. So I'm home from work. Mom's home from work today, but my run is done. Oh, good afternoon. And yes, I said good afternoon because I did not get to run this morning because it was pouring rain and it was 38 degrees. I just finished week 4, run 2, and it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like there's a lot of factors at play here, so I'm not entirely sure why. I didn't run first thing in the morning. I've already walked an hour on my treadmill at work, and I think I'm about to start my cycle. So it could be any, all, or none of those things. I really have no idea. But I think the most important thing is that I did it. I also didn't mention, I like to listen to YouTube videos while I'm running, and I lost the YouTube video in the middle of my like 3rd run segment. So the last 8 minutes of running, and then the last, well, however long of walking. So basically the last third of the workout, I didn't have any entertainment. It was just listening to myself huff and puff. Anyway, it was kind of sprinkling. It's really, really windy, but I did it, so I'm proud of myself. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna actually eat lunch because I'm doing this on my lunch break. And now that I've run, I'm so hungry. Good morning. I just finished week 4, run 3. So that is week 4 done. Today was really hard. So I actually looked Wednesday. Wednesday was kind of hard. My pace was like really fast on Wednesday for whatever reason. I think today is just like, I'm really tired. I did not want to get out of bed this morning, but I did it. I'm done. It's over, or at least for this week. So time for breakfast. Morning, week 5, run 1 done. It was 3 5-minute running intervals today. And so the big news today, it was warm enough I didn't have to wear sweatpants. So I just wore my shorts, and I had to take my hat and mittens off halfway through the run. But I did it. I did it. Now it's time for breakfast, and then I have to go to work. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I ran for 2 8-minute intervals today. I did it. Also, it's like finally warmer, so I'm not wearing a sweatshirt, but I have these new like workout shirts that I like. Also, I overslept this morning, so I need to go in and go right to work. Oh well, but I did it. And I think now with this run, I'm officially halfway through the program. So that's exciting. Week 5, run 3, complete. It was my first 20-minute run, and I did it. I did have to stop for like 1 minute. My shorts were riding up, and I didn't want to chafe, so I had to like stop and pull them down. And then I just walked for like a minute, maybe 45 seconds. But I ran most of it. I'm really proud. It was hard. It's also like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I started my cycle yesterday and I felt absolutely miserable. So, or when I woke up this morning, so I did not run this morning. So it's my lunch break now that I did it. It's done and I'm so proud, so proud. Good morning. My hair is wet, not because I took a shower, but because it is so humid and foggy this morning. You can see how foggy it is. It was worse when I started running half an hour ago, but I just finished week six, day 1. I even delayed starting running this morning. I slept in a little bit and it was like really foggy when I woke up. So I kind of took my time and I didn't start running till like 7:15. I need to get to work now, but like, I don't know. It could be worse. It could be much, much hotter. So I would much rather run in the humidity and mist. It's fine. Anyway, week 6, day 1, done. Week 6 run 2 is complete. And as you can see, I got a little warm. It was 2 10-minute run intervals today, but I did it late enough that I lost a lot of the shade. I'm still in the shade now, but that is strategic. But I did it. It was good, actually. I didn't know how good it was gonna be just because I was really tired and probably not as well hydrated as I should be, but it went well. So I'm pretty happy with that. Well, that is the first run of week 7 done. So another 25 minutes down. It's Monday. Good morning. But is it? It's Wednesday, week 7, run 2, done. But gosh, today was hard. It was really, really tough. It was the same run as the one on Monday, but I didn't make it 12 minutes. I had to stop to walk like 4 times. It was really tough. And I'm really tired. I slept, like I went to bed early. I woke up late. I don't know what the difference was. It's really humid today too. So, depending on how Friday goes, I may rerun this run one day this weekend because it was not ideal. But I did it, you know. I did run this morning, so I'm counting it, but I might redo it later this weekend. We'll see. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Friday. It's 1:51 p.m. and I just finished week 7, run 3. I overslept this morning. Well, I slept in this morning because I did not feel like waking up on time. So I went out on my run on my lunch break, which is fine. I did it. It was better. Not ideal, but better than it was on Wednesday. I still think I would like to try to run this run, like remake or redo run number 2 this weekend maybe, because run number 2 was really rough. Yes, I did get a little sweaty, but I guess we'll just see how the weekend goes. Monday is supposed to be 28 minutes. Today was 25. This week was 25. Monday's supposed to be 28. So I feel good. Just, you know, can't seem to keep my breath while I'm running. I did notice, because I've been keeping track of my stats, like my pace and stuff. I did notice that Wednesday, my pace, for whatever reason, was a lot faster than it had been. So maybe that's what it is, and I just need to work on my pacing. Anyway, week 7, run 3 is done. So even if I don't make up run 2 this weekend, at least I did it, you know? Hello. Today is Saturday. I don't typically run on Saturdays, but Wednesday's run did not go well, in my opinion. So I thought I would rerun, and today went a lot better. So it still wasn't perfect. I still had to stop to walk, but it's so humid. It is currently 8:38 a.m. and I have sweat dripping down the front of my legs. It's gross, but the run went much better. Good morning. Week 8, run 1, 28 minutes, and it's done. And actually, I think today went better than a couple of the days last week where it was only 25 minutes. So I'm pretty satisfied. And I'm really hungry, but I'm really, really, really thirsty. Good morning. Today is Friday. And I know you're probably thinking, wait, did you skip a day? Well, no. So today is Friday. I ran week 8, run 2.5 today. I ran on Wednesday and I was like 2/3 of the way through the run and I had an emergency. And I was like not close to the house. Anyway, so I had to abandon the run on Wednesday of this week. It was going really well. And I'm disappointed because the watch didn't count it at all. But today's run went well, and I'm gonna make up the third run tomorrow. So I'm just gonna run number 3 on Saturday, and that's fine. Not ideal, but I know that the run on Wednesday was good for me because I got really good practice. And it is cold today. My lips are numb because it's like 38 degrees and the wind bites. But today's run done, went well. Week 8, run 3 will be made up tomorrow. But for now, I need to go inside and warm up and go to work. Well, it's Saturday and it's 8:55 a.m. and I just finished week 8, run 3. I know with the program you're supposed to give yourself a day between runs, but the way this next week is gonna work, I really can't push the runs out a day, so I had to run today instead of tomorrow. Anyway, by the time you're seeing this video, I will have already uploaded the videos, but we're going on a cruise the end of February, so we're getting on the ship on Friday. And I'm really excited about it. But if I'm gonna run Friday, can't run Thursday, run Wednesday, can't run Tuesday, run Monday. So if I ran Sunday, I'd have to run Tuesday, Thursday, or yeah, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then I'd have to run Saturday. But I'm not gonna run on the ship. I'm considering running a 5K on Castaway Key because I've never done it before. I've never done the 5K. I've biked it, but I've never run it or walked it. I don't know. I feel like I maybe could do it without being too winded. I'd just have to like pace myself. I still have a week to go. So week 9 is 3 runs, 30 minutes apiece. I will say I'm nowhere near running a 5K in 30 minutes. I'm okay with that though. I'm running more now than I've ever run in my entire life, which is fascinating to say because I'm almost 30. But anyway, all this to say, week 8, run 3 done, or week 8, run 2 has been made up. So anyway, yeah, talk to you Monday. All right, really quick because it's raining. Here comes the rain, doo-doo-doo-doo. I just finished my first 30-minute run. It's week 9, run 1 is done. I did not run this morning because it was raining. I went on my lunch break because when I started on my lunch break, it was not raining. And it just started like, because it was kind of like, I wouldn't even call it a drizzle. It was sprinkling, but barely even that. It's raining now, so I did it. And I'm really proud of myself. The weather's okay. It was like 60-ish degrees, damp, not windy. Friday, it was really, really windy. Today, it was nice. Just the rain, and I can run in the rain. There's no thunder, no lightning, just a steady rain. So this was nice. So week 9, the last week, run 1 done. 2 more to go in the program. I just finished my week 9, run 2, meaning I have 1 run left in the program. It was really humid today, but cool. It was like, the feel like was 50 and very, very damp. It was foggy It's starting to clear up now, but it was really, really foggy. And the key, I took the pool key with me. Well, the fob for the pool, because there's a bathroom in the pool. Well, at the pool area, because it's, I don't know, I have been about halfway through the run, I've been realizing, hey, I actually really need to use the restroom. And so I've been like running to the house, which is extremely stressful, but I decided today to try the pool fob because worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I still have to come home. But then at least we know that the pool fob doesn't work, but it does work. And it came in really handy. So today was really good. I'm done with today. So I have one more run to do, and that's on Friday. I still can't believe that I'm able to do this. And yeah, I'm still stopping, like taking walk intervals in the 30 minutes, but I'm trying to keep them like shorter and shorter every time. And I'm only doing like 2 or 3 of them. So I'm only walking for maybe 90 seconds at a time, or in a run out of a 30-minute run. And I don't think that's bad. You know, I'm trying to listen to my body. And when it says, hey, I need you to slow down, I do that. But I'm still running more than I ever have in my entire life, which I think is kind of cool. But it is 7:54. I need to go in and go to work. But week 9, run 2, done. I just finished my run program. Actually, this was the last 30-minute run of the Couch to 5K. Please forgive the sand cranes. I just finished my last 30-minute run of the Couch to 5K program, and it was the best run yet. It was great. I think at the end, I may have gotten the runner's endorphins for the first time, or maybe I just have the endorphins because I know I'm going on a cruise ship in like 3 hours. So maybe that's it. But honestly, it feels great. I can't believe I did that. I'm not running 5K, you know, I'm running for 30 minutes, but I still can't believe I'm doing this. It's awesome. And it feels great.